something went wrong with the motor. We just had really bad luck lately, and apparently it just broke something.
Trouble on the track. What's going on?
Trouble for Kim Crosby in the 06. The Slidell Junior High School principal in the Golden Flake Chevrolet smacked the outside wall.
Yep, it looked definitely rear end problems, more on the right rear. Just have to see, hopefully, see how that happened. But
she's got one of our favorite sponsors, the Boudreaux's Button Paste 06 here at Daytona, done for the day on speed.
Less trouble here a lot of times if you stay up on that high side. So he's looking just to keep himself in a position that he can capitalize on something at the end. But he's got a good car here.
You can see that 00 car right there. That's Ed Kennedy, a former modified runner from the Northeast in the Shark Lounge, 00. And Mike Langston just behind him. Oh, there goes Kennedy.
Yep, you know, I think he's going to be okay here.
You see the roof flaps come up, and that probably helped him a little bit.
Yeah, but I tell you what, I was right when we went to the 00 car and you were talking. He had those left sides just really flirting with that yellow line. Well, that yellow line, you got to be careful down there. It plays heck with the car and loosening him right up.
So Ed Kennedy has some trouble here in the Advanced Discount Auto Parts 200. He will certainly get back out on the racetrack, but I'm sure things are a little bit puckered up for him right now after that spin.
Yeah. Right up in that lead group.
Here it is. That's a black and gold car.
Down there.
He just goes right around.
Left sides were right down on that line, and it just got turned around on him. It happens easy. All that blacktop there made it where it was a harmless spin, which is definitely good.
Here's another look at it. If you're right behind, what are you thinking?
Well, right there, you're thinking, oh, he's gonna slide in, so I'm okay. But for a minute, you think, oh boy, there's not much you can do. You let off the gas a little bit. You don't jump on the brakes, otherwise you get run over from behind. But there's not a whole lot you can do.
And the third look is Ed Kennedy's spin coming off the third turn here, going into the tri-oval area. Luckily, he's A-okay in that 00, the Ralph Solemn car.
Now, what he has to be careful about here is you can see that left front tire is flat. He needs to make it back around because he's still on the lead lap. Make it back around, make it into the pits before that tire comes apart. And when it comes apart, it will rip the left front fender off that car, and then he's basically done for the day.
Everybody has gathered back up, and now we have a big pack again. Oh, Dan Shaver. He collects Paul Menard, Ron Cox. Chad Blunt also involved there. Cars spinning all over the place. Christy Passmore also involved. Bobby Gerhardt, he sneaks through. Menard in the Monaco, number 33. Trouble for him, disappointment. Started third. Now he's done.
Andy Hillenberg
up to second just before that car is gone, and so is Shaver's car, the number 49. Shaver always runs well here. We'll be back in a moment on Speed Channel. Because it's been the only one here in the Advanced Discount Auto Parts 200. Let's take a look.
Well, we see the 49 car, Dan Shaver, start to move up. You get up underneath those cars, those cars get loose. And then, he gets into Paul Menard. And this thing, everybody did a good job. You're going to get wrecked right there. We see some guys wiggle through, try to minimize damage as much as you can.
Check out this. Oh, man, that car just snuck through there. Here's another angle of what we saw.
Let me tell you about this track, especially up here in 3 and 4. The very bottom's got quite a bit of grip. The top's got quite a bit of grip. The middle is no man's land. It is slick in the middle of this racetrack.
Here we go
again. Just plain old gets loose.
Wow. And that that was a tough break for Ron Cox, running really well here at Daytona in that car. That's a Dan Shaver car, actually. So both the Shaver cars out here at Daytona.
Good. You know, a big wreck and a lot of damage could have been a lot worse right there. Some guys did some good heads up driving just to try to minimize the wreck right there.
Ooh, Bobby Gerhardt just squeaks by too, and man, it's just holding on. Saying a prayer at that point.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you can do.
Yuck, a cloud of white.
Paul Menard's car, he was basically one of the first ones involved. Well, just got clipped. Right in the door. Nothing you can do. Now here's where you really worry. You're sliding across the track, and you're worried about getting hit in that left door. But Paul did good heads up. Go ahead and get the stop before it hit that inside rail.
There's the car, but Paul did walk out of that car and walk to the ambulance. So that was a good sign right there. Sneaks by on the inside.
That was a good pass. Busch decided he needed to get back in line and just worry about that right now. Just for a little bit.
Oh, trouble. Big time trouble coming off of turn 4. Cars everywhere. That's the number 1 Verizon car for Andy Belmont, a longtime competitor here on the ARCA Remax Series. And that car is destroyed. Ouch, that was a hard lick.
That was a hard hit, most definitely.
Several cars involved here, including the 62 for Chuck Hires. That car took a hard lick as well. TJ Bell in the 08, the old Bill Eversole car, last year's Rookie of the Year. He's also involved. There's TJ Bell.
Now we see 3 cars in that, and when we see the replay, I saw potential for a good dozen cars to be in that. And that's where everyone in this series has improved so much. It used to be when they saw smoke, they locked up the brakes. I mean, it's just from lack of experience, and everyone crashed. And now they just wait, and they drive through if at all possible. That was some good driving.
All right, let's take a look at the replay and see what happened. That's out front, just ahead of the wreck. You see the speedy dry getting kicked up or something right there.
Okay. Belmont's up in the wall already. Now we see everyone heading to pit road. Some of them head to the grass.
Oh.
The 62 took a hard hit.
Hires took a wicked lick on the outside wall.
He had to get left rear somewhere up here. Or else this is him coming through the grass, turning back up onto the pavement, which he's just out of review right now.
Wow.
Good job.
Gibson?
Good job right there by Mark Gibson.
Wow.
Missing that accident. It was very close.
Mark Gibson in his 24th year of ARCA competition, and that experience paid off a little bit right there. 10 laps to go. 10 lap shootout here at Daytona on the high banks. The leaders way out front, but this right here is the battle to watch. I got goosebumps looking at that. These guys got goosebumps too. Kyle Busch trying to win the big one here for the ARCA Remax Series, but Frank Kimmel is right behind. Never finished higher than 3rd. He's in 2nd right now, and he really... Whoa! Sachs is in the wall! Gets hit from behind. Sachs spinning down the backstretch. Eric McClure just scoots by. Wayne Anderson also involved, the 2-time NASCAR Southeast Series champion. The race to the line. Kyle Busch has got it. Frank Kimmel in 2nd. And Billy Venturini in 3rd. My mistake, no racing back to the line here in the ARCA Remax Series, but that right there, no more racing for that car today. The 7 car for Greg Sachs. That's the state of Florida seafood car. He was hoping for a good run, 7th last year. He's done. Wayne Anderson has been running a couple of ARCA Remax Series races from time to time over the past 2 seasons. Good-looking car there, unsponsored. He's hoping to run about 5 or 6 more this year. Greg Sachs was hoping to come out of here with a good finish with enough money to run some more too. Ray, what's up?
Well, Bob, what was really kind of strange about that race car was it came originally from Robert Yates Racing, but Bobby Jones, the guy who owns that car, has decided that they really needed to have it to be a Dodge, so they made this thing a Dodge. I really don't know if you call it a Ford Intrepid or whether you call it a Dodge Taurus, but anyway, that thing was a Robert Yates car with a Dodge front on it, and they were really hoping to give a good job to George Foreman today, and the other sponsors they had on there, Shrimp from Florida, because these guys were hoping to try to attract enough sponsorship to run the entire season. It may still come true, but Greg Sachs certainly done for today's race.
Tough day, the boy from Long Island. Wayne Anderson, the boy from Florida, he'll race at New Smyrna Speedway tonight. In the super late models, let's take a look at what happened. Greg Sachs gets nudged by, I believe, the 44 of Brent Sherman. Tough to tell right there, but he definitely did get nudged behind in the draft there, and then Wayne Anderson, an innocent bystander, just gets caught up in it as well and kind of slaps the outside retaining wall. Here, we get a better look at it right here. Sachs on the inside, goes outside, trying to get around Clint Boyer and just cannot squeeze between Brent Sherman and Chad Blunt. Tough deal for both Greg Sachs, Wayne Anderson, and even Brent Sherman. Don't know if he has a little bit of damage to the front end of that car because he certainly got it to the back of Sachs. One more look. Clint Boyer is the 7 car. There's Mike Langston in the 66, and you see it right there. Sachs just trying to slide up. Brent Sherman got into him. Just tough, close quarters racing here in the ARCA Remax Series at Daytona. Todd Boucher in the number 21 trying to pick up some spots there as well, right?
Well, Bob, the number 59 of Mark Gibson, the Williams Lumber car is in, and Mark basically said when he went through the backstretch down there, he picked up some debris, and he was afraid that he had a flat right front tire. So they said, come on in. Dennis Poldy, his crew chief, said, we got to change the rights and make sure if there was a flat tire there. If not, we'll do 4. The guys did signal that it was the right front tire, so Gibson will now have fresh right side tires as he rejoins this pack with just a few laps to go. We'll see if that's any kind of advantage for Mark in the number 59.
Gibson and the Williams Brothers Lumber number 59 here at Daytona. That sponsor comes with him for another year. There's the man who's in second. Frank Kimmel going for the win. Busch trying to break the draft. The white flag is out. 1 lap to go. The final lap. All bets are off. Who's going to do it? Still single file. 6 cars at the front of the field. Busch has got to be looking in his rearview mirror, watching every move that Frank Kimmel makes. Here comes Venturini on the outside. No. Gerhardt looking. Venturini snakes. He goes outside. Shane Meal goes with him. He's going to pull up into second spot side by side with the 5-time ARCA Remax Series champion. But he's got no help. Nobody goes out there. Billy Venturini with no friends at all here at Daytona. And that allows Kyle Busch to come down to the start-finish line. Kyle Busch kicks him here at Daytona and wins the race. But trouble. Shane Meal and Hemphill get together. Gerhardt involved. You knew it was going to happen. Gerhardt, Blunt involved as well. Shane Meal there sliding on the infield. What a finish here at Daytona for the ARCA Remax Series. Wow. Woo. Kyle Busch is your winner. Frank Kimmel is right there as well. But how about that? The 18-year-old, part of the Young and the Restless bunch, wins the big one here at Daytona for the ARCA boys and girls. We'll be back and we'll hear from him in a moment. Speed Channel's coverage of the ARCA Remax Series is brought to you by Remax. Outstanding agents, outstanding